Yeah, well,
That's more informal. Enough things are actually
Did you see what they got you? That's awesome. Like, building down there, renovation around the whole area of the.
you know,
Yeah, and total things.
You go in, I mean, it's just crazy stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, no.
They're gonna be bad off the area. It's
probably,
I got a little sand line. Yeah, they did a whole thing. Kids, wiffle bat, our kids did, the other kids did. It was really neat. We've been there, this is our, we've been here.
Saw your boy this morning.
I went to church last day. There was so good day down there. Now I'm getting favor do not special.
and got
$34 for 7 drinks. I was like, we've never done that. She said, I'm surprised you did. I said, I was thirsty. I'm about to die. I had all I wanted to do.
I ain't got no more water down.
No. You gotta buy.
Hey, listen, Brandon come in. I've been listening. Kept
It's been hot.
Brandon goes, man, you not hear that?
I guess that's what's cheap. Cheney's loaned it out of our
He
place.
goes, I ain't getting loud.
Actually, Debbie has some wait
He put it in.
She sends for both
Less than 3 minutes.
When I went to
He had a good setup for it, but he was spending my money on where it was from.
like brewery
And I'm
distillery.
sending him
I feel sorry.
Mixed drinks, $40.
Hey, if I could have your attention, please. Get our July council meeting started. We'll have our opening by Sheriff Tyler Hatfield, our Pledge of Allegiance by Jimmy Hammond, and our invocation by Arvis Bobo.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let us pray. Our kind Heavenly Father, we thank Thee that we do live in a country where we can freely meet and decide the county's business. Please help us with our decisions that we make tonight. It's very important that we try to represent the ones that sent us here. Please be with us during the whole thing. We thank Thee for that salvation plan. Thank Jesus for the sacrifice He made for our eternal salvation. Please be with us through all this meeting. We ask for all these things in Christ's name. Amen.
So if we could have roll call, Miss Lacy.
Houston Lindsay.
Here.
Marty Cashin. Arvis Bobo.
Here.
Bradley Dye.
Here.
Shane Taylor.
Here.
Amy Cashin.
Here.
Jimmy Hammond. John Taylor.
Here.
Gerald Burnett. Dexter Golden. Douglas Carson.
There.
Robert Bracewell.
Here.
Peggy Sue Blackburn.
Here.
Greg Gwynn.
Here.
Okay, so we do have a quorum. We have a few items that we need to add to our agenda tonight. We have Joy White as notary public and Terry D. Gregory as notary bond. Is there a motion to add those to the agenda?
To the agenda. I'll make a motion to add them to the
We have a motion to add to the agenda by Ms. Peggy Sue. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, we also have a public comment from Mr. Tom Dugan to add. Is there a motion to add that under public comment?
Make a motion to add that under public.
I'll second that.
Robert with the second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? So I guess this will be under new business. Also have to add some business from the water department. You probably have a copy of a resolution there at the table, at your place at the table. This is just a motion to add that to the agenda for today.
I'll make a motion to add that to the agenda for today.
Is there a second?
Second.
Greg with a second.
Will that be line item 6?
I was adding it as
Oh,
a 9.
sorry, 9,
Nope, you're
sorry.
okay. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, you should have received in your packet a copy of the minutes from the June meeting. Entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes.
I'll second it.
Robert with the motion, Miss Peggy Sue with the second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay. All right, so let's move to the public comment section then. If we have Mr. Tom Dugan.
Here,
I'm sorry, is that pronouncing correctly?
Duggan is a real pronunciation. That's
Okay.
fine. Okay, step forward. I think everybody kind of saw these maps before. I apologize. I missed last month. It was a little crazy trying to get in here a little bit. So. I know, guys, can you share this one? Kevin, I'll give one. Make sure Tyler's got one also. I guess I have two things. Just this real quick. I know the map kind of got around a little bit before, and for the Frontier Days, and it looked like they did this route map a little bit, trying to. I guess my point is I'm trying to. I work at the Harley Davidson shop. Retired, work there a couple days a week, but one of the biggest things, I know all storefronts are fighting and everything, and I know it affects your sales tax dollars and everything coming in here, is to try to keep those tour buses to keep coming through. And my goal here is what I'm trying to do. I think Tyler did a great job on setting it up on the Frontier Days about only coming in on, I didn't bring my map. What was that
On
in
the
the
bank
street?
end.
Coming
They came in on Farmers Bank.
Yeah,
Mechanic.
on Mechanic Street, and then came up, it still came through and went right through in front of the general store and dropped people off, and they were able to pick people up there. My goal here was to not just do it for the Frontier Days, but maybe for all major events that Lynchburg has, to try to keep those tourists that still come through the stores and everything, from the buses and everything, is to keep that line open and just block the other streets off so they can come through. My goal was, it's gonna help sales tax dollars to the county, more importantly, because we lose a lot. We lose a lot of sales. I know a lot of the other stores lose a lot of sales when those tour buses don't run. So my goal is I'd like to have it where all major events, the barbecue and everything, every year, and year after year, to have this route go on. And like, it helps with handicap parking, where we have none when we close that, and they all have to park down at the distillery and everything. It's just gonna help that handicap parking, it's gonna help people kind of travel through. I mean, my goal was not to have everybody come through. The only people that come through are the sales tax people, are the people that have the buses, and the people that have big sales tickets they bought, be it from Lodge or from the general store and everything. With the receipt, they could drive through and come pick those items up. That way they're not having to travel and everything. So that's my goal here. I don't know if anybody has any other kind of questions on what I've done here or what I've tried to put together. I just think it serves the community better as everybody. I mean, I know I work with Sierra and everything on some of the trying to shop local and everything that we've been trying to put together, and just to get more business to come through Lynchburg. I mean, we're all struggling. It's not been this year, it's been the last 2 years. And our hopes are to kind of keep those travels going on. Do you have any questions?
During an event, how much do you see sales go down?
I looked at the numbers on some of the barbecue, like when the barbecue fest and everything goes on, we normally, just the Harley store, we average somewhere between 150 to 200 passerbys through on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And on those days, we're seeing maybe 75, 80 people. It's a big chunk. I mean, it takes away sales dollars. I mean, I know just for this month alone, I mean, we're struggling, and then there's not been an event this month, but I mean, just our store alone is probably $8,000 below budget right now, just for this month. I mean, it hurts us, it hurts this community, it hurts Moore County on the sales tax side. I guess I'm trying to help that side of it.
What you're saying though is leave it open. You go down here by where the pedestrian walk is, that road, and you come in with the bus and go out at the red light.
That is correct.
And that way you could, handicap parking would be a big concern.
And that's kind of my goal, to make it all just handicap parking in front of the courthouse on that side of it. That way they've got somewhere to come. I'd love to have bikes parked in there, but that's being selfish just for our store. I mean, handicap parking and motorcycles don't travel through. When the squares are closed, they drive by. The bikes go by. And that's our sales. I mean, that's just not everybody. I mean, it helps everybody. But when we have those motorcycle groups go by and there's the events that they've got going on, they're not stopping. And I'm asking for help.
Bikers spend a lot of money.
I think some of the concern to address this from before was the concern for the kids being on the square, firsthand seeing it, how dangerous it was. So I mean, it was a work in progress,
Right.
trying to find a solution. There's no money amount you can put on the life of a child or a citizen or a pedestrian, whoever it is, tourist. So, I mean, I think it was open to Tyler to working with Howes was the best to do. So, I think the sheriff's gonna come up with a solution. I mean, he's trying to do his best for the community. So,
Well, I think they do. I think he's done a great job. And what you guys put together, Tyler, and kind of did a little bit on the Frontier Days, it made a big world of difference. I mean, I'm concerned with all those pedestrians walking around, but I would have to say that pedestrian walk traffic, I mean, people don't walk around the sidewalks. I mean, everybody's been there. I mean, there's people walking through the square down the middle of the street all day long. Are they not, Tyler?
They even drive the wrong way.
They even drive the wrong way. I think the lines, and redoing the lines and everything has helped immensely. I'm making sure that doesn't happen anymore.
I think my concern going forward is somebody that's seen this for 25 years, as far as blocking squares off and things like that, is different events have different crowds. When you have 15, 25,000 people during the barbecue, you absolutely can't open that square up. You just can't. There's too many people everywhere. You know, some events, it worked out well recently. I was up there making sure they had it opened and closed when it needed to be during the Frontier Days, and it worked out well with the size crowd we have. The other issue I have that may be a concern is the Chamber of Commerce, because they have the square usually set up, and depending on the vendors that come, we can't make more space. So if it ends up, we got a lot of vendors and they have to set up around that end, then, I mean, obviously we can't have vehicles going that way. I sympathize with that, I know, because I've seen it year after year after year. One other thing too is the parking. Have you talked to the church and stuff? Because it's a private lot as far as parking, overflow there, and with the county, with the library, you've got parking there. Those are just questions that are popping in my mind. And then the additional parking in the park that the map shows that's going down around the park. The problem I have, you know, I could foresee in the future with that is a lot of these events that are in the park, like the barbecues, there's no way to flow traffic through there. That is a choke point that the majority of the people are. We actually put hard barricades up to where people can't just run to a crowd. So it's almost like this should be done as can, you know, or as needed, and try to accommodate that way. But I don't see this happening on every event that we do. That's just my opinion.
I understand it, but I guess my point is we get close. The barbecue is probably gonna be the worst one, right?
Yes, sir.
Without a doubt. But where are all those people parking now? I mean, you close it off, and you close off the park down below, and I get it that you can't do it in the park down below for parking, but where are they all parking? I mean, I guess that's my concern is, there's a lot of people that come, but there's a lot of people that don't come because there's nowhere to park. I mean, they're parking in the illegal spots, are they not, Tyler?
Yeah, the high school is the main parking lot. They park there and shuttle down. There's a lot of local residents that open up their homes, their front yard to parking. There's churches, there's overflow. Well, I say overflow, but there's a lot of places that utilize that weekend to park cars. So
Yeah, and that's a money. They make money doing it. I mean, they charge $5 or $10 for parking. That's great for them. It helps that flow of traffic. I know behind Miss Bunny or Honey Bunnies and Lisa's place over there that they charge $5 for people to park in there and everything else. I guess that's my biggest concern is just trying to
Trying to get them to the square.
how do we get them into the square? How do we get them out of the barbecue fest? How many people are just going by? I guess that's my goal here. I mean, trying to help the local market.
So my 2 cents, we're willing to try. It's going to come down to how many vendors are on the square and sold by the chamber. Again, if they have a busy vendor year and they go all the way around, this probably won't work. But if the last couple of years, the vendor list has begun to dwindle a little bit. There've been fewer and fewer. So if they can compress their footprint and leave this as a potential option, it's a possibility. So, I mean, we'll do everything in our power, what we present to you all or what I present to you all to make it work.
The vendor side of it, just answer your second concern. The vendor side of it, if we open that one side up and make the other sides, we can, I know right now they put vendors on both sides of the street. I mean, there's enough room to put a third row down the center of that, so they can add more vendors ultimately into 3 sections and what they lose.
Leave that side open.
One thing I would also suggest is you talk to Jack Daniels about the grass lot that's beside the red light.
They opened that up for parking over there, but they've always opened that up for vendor parking. And there's a lot of people that park there that aren't vendors, but they even have signs all over that is vendor parking.
Thank you. So you guys will take that into consideration when you're planning routes and things when we're presenting to us how it's gonna flow at each event?
Yeah, I'd say, in my opinion, open traffic is out. If we're
Right.
talking about getting the buses that run the tour buses onto the square and then off the square, that's potentially doable. But
That's my goal.
when we allow regular traffic onto the square, even the spaces in front of the businesses that are in front of Farmers Bank are really not handicapped, because if you get into ADA compliance, they have to be flat. There's a lot of other things other than just being close, so they're really not set up for ADA parking, so that's probably not a good solution. But if we're just talking about tour buses, we can look at it.
Just to answer a little bit, Tyler, is it as you see on my map, closing that off and only letting those handicap and those buses come through, my goal is to have that flat spots and everything and have that signs, put new signs out there just for the day and have it parked right in front of the courthouse, just across from the general. That way it's a more level space, all that kind of stuff right there.
How many linear feet of like barricades does the county have?
Not enough.
Not enough.
Not for this. That's the vehicle strike thing. I mean, nobody really wants to think that something like that could happen in Lynchburg, but it is the largest event that we host every year, and has the largest foot traffic crowds. And we take great stride. We take great steps to make sure that doesn't happen. We set vehicles, large vehicles in place with trailers and things, just to, it's hard to move a Hummer. You have to have a large vehicle with a large impact to move a Hummer. When we're talking about regular traffic going up through there, they could just turn left and hit a vendor or hit a pedestrian standing on the border and they're buying something. That's the concern.
Well, I appreciate everybody listening and just hope you take it into consideration. Lastly, just real quick, I know we've already talked to Marcia Hale. We have a poker run bike night coming up on August 16th. I put flyers up in all the courthouses and everything. We're not asking us to close or anything like that yet, even at one of these. But we do have a band going to play and everything from 5 to 8 o'clock and everything. So I know it kind of calms down a little bit and everything. We'll do everything we can not to block the street, but we know that if there's enough people, they're going to be standing in the street. We had before and everything. But just wanted to make everybody aware that we will be having a bike night. It is a poker run, so our goal is probably have 50, 100 bikes come in 10 o'clock in the morning and check in and check out and hit the road and be back by 5 o'clock. So.
What date was that, Mr. Dillon?
August 16th. Any questions? Thank you very much. I appreciate everyone's time.
Okay, moving right along under elections and appointments, we have John Boson Fuso that we want to add to the 911 board. Is there a motion to add him to that board?
I'll make the motion.
Bradley with the motion.
I'll second.
Houston with the second. Any discussion? If not,
We don't know.
I don't know him, but I'm sure somebody on the 911 board knows him. Yeah, they're all shaking their head going, yes, they know him.
Do you want him? Okay.
He's retired out of Florida. He did public safety in Florida for a little bit. I think he's been here 8, 9 years, moved here. Lives in Kane Road.
So nobody local wanted it?
All right. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Then we have Joey White for notary public and Terry Gregory for notary bond.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I second it.
Same with the motion, Ms. Peggy Sue with the second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's see, Miss Pam, Miss Pam, we're gonna do audit committee report. I didn't see her come in. Did I overlook her? No. So we'll just, have that next month, maybe? Okay. Okay. We did have, at the end of our June meeting, a resignation from one of our members, Mr. Darrell Richards, offered his resignation letter from his seat on the 1st District. So I'm not sure that we have to do anything on that. That's just to make it known to this board. And now we have a seat to fill. So the seat will have to be advertised. That person will need to be nominated by one of you. They need to be here that night to agree that they're able to run and they would like to run. And then we will vote. If there's multiple people, we'll go rounds until someone has the majority of the votes. So if you hear of people who are interested in the seat, encourage them to be here next month, and to let people know, people on the council know that they're interested in that seat. Is there anything else I need to say about that, Mr. Sloan?
Now, I'm aware back years ago, if somebody was interested and they couldn't be here for some reason, they need to, they're really, they're interested.
Gotcha, okay. So if they can't be here, they could submit a letter saying that they are interested. Okay, thank you for that clarification. Okay, so we will look to appoint someone for the first district available seat next month.
And they'll assume that seat.
They will be sworn in that, right? They can be sworn in that night, as soon as they're voted in.
Jimmy did vote that,
We could, yeah, as soon as they're appointed, they will be sworn in and take act. They could be, so that'd be like one of the first things we would want to do, so they have the seat. And it would be for 1 year until the next election, and then they could run for that seat. Good? Anybody have questions?
If it's 2 years till the election, how does that work?
Gotta run in there.
You get it written another year.
You're only appointed to the next general election.
Oh, and then it adds, okay.
Then you go, then.
Okay.
That one will go.
All right.
The two.
I understand.
Okay, so moving on, you should have a resolution in your packet to amend the original budget for the following funds: general fund, urban services, and solid waste, general purpose school, and general debt service. You got that in your packet. You could read all about that. So is there a motion to accept this resolution to amend? John with the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Houston with the second. Any discussion?
What's the total difference between these numbers and the budget that was just passed? Do we have a ballpark?
I did not compare them. I apologize. Do you know what the difference is? Anybody? I didn't look at the differences. Sorry about that.
Don't be surprised if you don't get a little change in August.
I gotcha. Okay.
They're getting 50.
So are these up then from projected revenues?
I did not look at them, honestly, and I did not bring wait a minute, I do have our budget from last time. It's a matter of, so they are up a little bit as far as the general fund. What was proposed in our budget was 3403000. This is 3403860, for example. Is that good enough? You want me to look at all of them?
Got the school. I feel like the school is down.
That one. You know, it's down.
I was told to take $86,197 out of revenues for the school system.
Okay. Good. Okay. Ms. Lacy, if you'll do roll call for us.
Greg Glenn,
Yes. Yes.
Peggy Sue Blackburn,
No.
Robert Bracewell,
Yes.
Douglas Carson,
Abstain.
John Taylor,
Yes.
Jimmy Hammond, Amy Cashin,
Yes.
Shane Taylor,
Yes.
Bradley Dye,
Yes.
Arvis Bobo,
Yes.
Houston Lindsay.
Yes.
We have 9 yeses, 1 no, and 1 abstain. For these type of things, we have to have 2/3. What?
Not on that.
Not on this? Okay. So just majority?
Yeah, like I said, on this Friday, we'll go back to in office.
Okay. So if it's majority, then we pass.
I mean, if it was still 14, wouldn't 9 still carry that? If we only have 14
You have
members?
to have, yes, it would be majority of the council.
We'll have
2/3 of the council is what I thought, which would be 10, but.
We only have 14 now. Does that still count as 15 even though you don't have that vote? Because it'd be 2/3 at 9?
I think so.
I'm just asking.
Still be 10 and 14. And it's a fraction.
All right, we're gonna move on to have an update from the solar farm.
Hey, evening, y'all. Good to see you. Rob Riley, Director of Project Development at Silicon Ranch. Just wanted to give y'all an update. It's been a couple months since we've been here to speak with y'all. As some of y'all may have seen, the substation on Cumberland Springs Road is progressing along nicely. We've got the majority of the civil work done and foundations in on that portion of the site. We just pulled the building permit for the rest of the solar farm portion this past week. So we'll be getting some survey crews out here this coming week. And then planning on starting to put in SWIP BMPs the week following that. So really just wanted to come and provide that update. The majority of the construction work over the next couple of months will be focused on civil work before deliveries start coming in for piles and the rest of the equipment. But really just wanted to come see if y'all had any questions, any other kind of major updates y'all are looking for, or anything we can do.
Appreciate you coming.
Absolutely. Cool. Well, if you don't have any questions, thanks for having us. Have a good evening.
Okay, moving on to rezoning of map 004, parcel 007 from A1 to R2. You should have something in your packet telling you more about the particulars. Yes, they're out on it. Looks like this is property on Powell Hollow Road. Is there a motion for this rezoning?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, the next one is rezoning map 043, parcel 011.03 from A1 to R2. Major Cemetery Road. Is there a motion to rezone this property?
I'll make that motion, Madam Chairman.
Shane with the motion, is there a second? Houston with the second. Any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay, and then rezoning map 005, parcel 09 from A1 to R2. On Mount Horman Road, you make that motion, thank you. Jimmy with the motion. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Shane with the second, any discussion? If not, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Okay. We will need to have a public hearing before next month's meeting for these rezonings. We can say 6:20 for that public hearing. Okay. Moving on to the resolution for the water department. Purpose of financing the water meters.
Yeah, we're trying to get along through capital development to finance these meters, and it's gotta go before the board here to approve that before we can move forward on anything else. So we just gotta get y'all's approval before we can move forward on it there, so.
What did the meters replace? What?
All our meters in the county is gonna be replaced with the new county strip
Is
meter.
this the same thing we've been talking about?
Yes, yes.
That's what I thought.
What, the first time y'all passed it the first time, this is just to get a loan so we can purchase them all.
Gotcha.
I'll make the motion to approve. I'll second.
Greg with the second. Any discussion?
Just to let the council know, that board, the water board did approve this unanimously, so it's just formality to bring it to you guys to approve it.
Is this a resolution or just a loan?
Co-sign.
Yeah. Let's do roll call.
And we're liable if the water department don't pay right, that's what it falls back.
We'll just do roll call.
Houston Lindsay,
Yes.
Arvis Bobo,
Yes.
Bradley Dye,
Yes.
Shane Taylor,
Yes.
Amy Cashin,
Yes.
Jimmy Hammond,
Yes.
John Taylor,
Yes.
Douglas Carson,
Yes.
Robert Bracewell,
Yes.
Peggy Sue Blackburn,
Yes.
Greg Wynn.
Yes.
That passes.
the permit. Oh. Did we not get a copy of the permit? Oh, it wasn't in my packet.
No resolution.
No, the copy of the permit.
It's fine.
We don't have it. But what you do have in your packet is information about the wheel tax, stuff that we talked about at our working session. So that was for your information only. Do any council members have any questions or comments at this time?
I have one question for the water board. Have they come up with a solution for, I call it Prater Hill, going up 82? Those 3 houses up through there that have no water?
We've done the study on it, and we're gonna have to do a new tower, everything, and for 3 customers, it's just not feasible.
Well, they said something about tying in with Bedford County that comes to the top of that hill.
We've had some other folks reach out that we're looking into trying to get, but with only 3 customers, it's just not, it's unfortunate. But to do everything that it was gonna do, I mean, with the county, I don't know, forever and ever would never get any, I mean, it's just, we can't do it, especially right now. So, yeah, we're trying our best to look at different places that don't, but that one right now is just not feasible.
I was curious, because I was at that meeting and
On
I
the
did.
Turkey Creek Loop, there's some that we're gonna try to get. I think we're looking at 10 or 12 customers out there. So hopefully we can figure out how to get it if they all sign up. So, but we did look into that though.
I was just curious.
Is there anything else, Mr. Sloan, that you know of that we need to say before we adjourn? Okay, looking for a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All right, all in favor, say aye.
Yeah, we can't go nowhere. It's a monsoon.
Have a picnic in. I gotta go get this. Lisa's got cheerleading practice.